Hi, my name is Shaylee Boyd. My current event topic is Oklahoma could soon have a tribal representative in Congress. Based on the census from 2020, Oklahoma should remain fixed at 5. However, based on a treaty from over 180 years ago, there's a chance the state could soon have an additional representative. The Treaty of New Echota removed the Cherokee Nation from their ancestral home in Georgia on what we all know as the Trail of Tears, and held many promises from the U.S. government, one being equal representation. In one interview, Cherokee Nation Principal Chief Chuck Hoskin Jr. stated, "The treaty language is very plain. It says the Cherokee Nation shall have the right to a delegate in the House of Representatives, when Congress shall make provision for the same. It didn't say that Cherokee Nation might have a delegate, but that it shall have a delegate." The reason this topic is relevant to the audience today is because Oklahoma has a very rich Native American population, and this issue also affects the amount of representation the state has in Congress. I also thought this topic was interesting because the treaty was over 180 years ago and people are just now pressing for it to be upheld. Hoskin said he and the Cherokee Nation have done their part, appointing Kim Teehee, the tribe's Director of Government Relations and a veteran of Indian Affairs on Capitol Hill, as the Cherokee Nation's delegate to Congress. The only concern is that the delegate might be representing people who are already being represented by elected members of Congress, such as Congressman Markwayne Mullin, who is Cherokee himself. Mullin stated in an interview a few weeks ago, once Oklahoma became a state in 1907, it didn't void out that treaty, but the delegate was to represent a sovereign nation. It all comes down to, who does the delegate represent, the individuals or the government of the Cherokee Nation, said Chief Hoskin, framing the issue. She represents the government of the Cherokee Nation. It's not fully clear yet what privileges the delegate would have, other than current delegates have committee assignments and thus are at the table when it comes to creating legislation. However, they can't